Are you tired of feeling stuck in the endless cycle of trying and failing to lose weight? The gym memberships, the ridiculous fad diets, the promises of dramatic results in 10 days, all leaving you right where you started, or worse. Here's the truth that nobody tells you. You don't need extremes to achieve a remarkable transformation. In fact, the key to getting lean and fit isn't about starving yourself or logging hours of cardio. It's about taking 3 simple steps that not only shred body fat, but create lasting results without sacrificing your sanity or your favorite foods. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the catch? That's the beauty of it. There isn't one. The problem isn't your lack of effort. It's that you've been spinning your wheels with strategies that don't work. But what if I told you there's a way to shed the weight, build muscle, and finally feel confident in your own skin, all without giving up pizza night or overhauling your life? You're not just about to hear what works. You're about to discover a solution. So straightforward, you'll wonder why no one explained it like this before. Forget the noise and false promises. This is for anyone who's ready to break free from frustration and finally take control. These 3 steps are designed for real-life results, whether you're starting from scratch or trying to push past a plateau. So, are you ready to hear what really works? Let's dive right into the steps that will change everything. When it comes to getting lean, people often jump in with sky-high expectations, thinking they'll wake up shredded overnight. Here's the thing, those after photos you see online didn't happen in a week or even a month. The secret lies in setting realistic expectations, knowing that progress takes time and consistency. Instead of aiming for perfection, imagine focusing on progress. Because your real goal isn't just losing body fat, it's staying lean in a way that feels sustainable and natural for you. After all, who wants to work hard only to end up back at square one? Speaking of perfection, let's clear up one big misconception. You don't need to be perfect to see results. Trust me, those tiny decisions, opting for water instead of soda, skipping a second serving, or finally committing to walking 3 days a week, stack up faster than you think. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Think about it like compound interest. Small efforts today will snowball into monumental change tomorrow. The real transformation, it's happening when you least expect it. During those little moments you've shown discipline without overburdening yourself. What people often miss is that transformation is not just physical, it's a mental game too. You need a mindset shift to transform those once daunting decisions into daily habits. Over time, these habits become second nature, turning your journey into a sort of self-propelling process. And before you know it, that reflection in the mirror starts looking more and more like the image you've been chasing. Now, let's talk about where it all begins. How to kick things off with small, impactful changes that make the process both achievable and rewarding. Getting started doesn't mean overhauling your entire life overnight. Far from it. The power of small, consistent habits is seriously underrated. For instance, imagine adding a simple 30-minute walk to your routine, just 4 to 5 times a week. No gym membership needed, no fancy equipment. Walking not only burns calories, but it primes your body for bigger changes down the line, and it gives you that early sense of accomplishment that builds momentum. It's about showing up for yourself, one step, literally, at a time. Take a look at what's on your plate. Sometimes, it's the simplest tweaks that make the most difference. Love that slice of chocolate cake after dinner. How about cutting it back to 2 nights a week instead of every night craving that weekly pizza? No problem, but pair it with a salad to curb your portions. And don't even get me started on liquid calories. They add up way faster than you think. Swapping out sugary drinks or cutting back on alcohol here and there can shave off hundreds of unnecessary calories, setting you up for effortless fat loss. What's amazing about small changes is how quickly they start to pay off. Within weeks, you'll notice visual transformation. That shirt fits a little better, or the scale might nudge down. But beyond appearances, what's even better is how these small wins fuel your determination to keep going. Think of this as planting the seeds of change. You're just getting started, but these small, thoughtful steps lay the solid foundation for everything that's coming next. Speaking of what's next, it's time to level things up. Let's talk about why lifting weights is an absolute game changer. If you're serious about achieving that lean, athletic look, lifting weights isn't optional. It's essential. Cardio alone can help you lose weight, But without strength training, you're missing out on the secret sauce for lasting transformation. Muscle building. Think about it. Muscle doesn't just make you look more defined. It also boosts your metabolism, turning your body into a fat-burning machine even when you're at rest. So, whether you're a beginner or already active, incorporating weights into your routine is the logical next step. You might be wondering, do I need a fancy gym routine? Absolutely not. Start with 3 simple total body workouts each week. Just 45 minutes a session is enough to kickstart your progress. Use basic moves like squats, deadlifts, and push-ups, and gradually add weight as you get stronger. Don't like full body routines. Try an upper-lower split. 2 days focusing on your upper body, 2 on your lower. The key is keeping it consistent and working towards measured improvement each week. Strength training isn't as intimidating as it might sound. Think of it as maximizing your efforts while keeping things practical. But here's where it gets even better. By building muscle, you're not just sculpting your physique, you're also increasing your body's glycogen storage, which helps you process and tolerate carbohydrates more effectively. This makes it easier to enjoy the foods you love without guilt. Picture your muscles as storage units. Every rep you do adds more space for energy, allowing you to fuel up without the unwanted fat gain. Once you see how adding weights transforms both your body and your confidence, you'll never want to go back. But to support all this hard work in the gym, we'll need to revisit a vital piece of the puzzle: your diet. No matter how hard you train, your results will always reflect what's on your plate. It's just the way it works. To really support both fat loss and muscle building, you've got to dial in your protein intake. Think of protein as your body's best friend during this journey. It preserves muscle while you're shedding body fat, keeps hunger in check, and fuels those intense strength training sessions. Try aiming for around 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight, whether it's eggs, chicken, fish, or protein powders. Find what works for you and make it non-negotiable. Now, here's a common trap to watch out for: the myth of clean eating. Sure, foods like grilled chicken sound healthy, but what happens when it's breaded, fried, or covered in heavy sauces, like chicken parmesan? Portion sizes matter more than labels, and so does the way food is prepared. Even healthy fats like olive oil can sneak in a ton of calories, especially when you're pouring it generously over salads or meals without paying attention. A quick fix: use a spray instead of a tablespoon, cutting down hundreds of hidden calories effortlessly. The beauty of adjusting your meal plan is that it doesn't have to be rigid or boring. You don't need to starve yourself or give up carbs altogether. It's about awareness, making trade-offs and tweaks that align with your goals without sacrificing everything you love. By paying attention to small but meaningful changes, you'll be amazed at how quickly you start seeing results. Of course, eating well is only one half of the equation. The magic really happens when we combine it with the metabolic benefits of your growing muscle mass. Muscle isn't just for looks. It's your secret weapon for boosting your metabolism and controlling body fat. Think of your muscles as tiny energy power plants. The more you build, the more calories you burn, 24/7. Even at rest, your body stays in calorie-burning mode, making it far easier to maintain a lean, athletic physique. Plus, with more muscle, your body becomes more efficient at managing glycogen storage, giving you room to enjoy those carbs without the worry of spilling over into fat gain. Here's a little analogy to bring this to life. Imagine your body as an electric car. A muscular person is like a car that can drive 600 miles before needing to refuel, while someone with less muscle has a range of 100 miles. More muscle means you have more fuel storage, giving you the ability to eat without constantly worrying about overstepping your caloric deficit. So, whether it's enjoying that occasional slice of pizza or some pasta, muscles let you live a little while still working towards your goals. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Muscles don't just benefit you physically, they also improve how your body manages hormones like testosterone and combat stress-related hormones like cortisol. This means building muscle not only helps you stay lean, but it can make your body more resilient overall. Of course, all the metabolic benefits of muscle only get better when combined with the smartest use of your workout and diet strategies. And there's one hormone in particular we need to talk about in this process: your testosterone, and why staying lean matters so much for keeping it optimized. One of the biggest myths out there is that being lean lowers your testosterone. Let's set the record straight. What truly affects testosterone levels isn't losing body fat, but carrying too much of it, particularly abdominal fat. Studies consistently show that excessive fat storage drives hormone imbalances, reducing testosterone while increasing estrogen levels. By striving for a leaner physique through fat loss and smarter food choices, you can actually elevate your testosterone naturally, no expensive supplements or shortcuts required. Now, here's where people trip up. When the process of getting lean becomes extreme, cutting too many carbohydrates, overtraining, or completely removing healthy fats can have the opposite effect, leading to increased cortisol levels and suppressed testosterone production. Think of it like this: a car running out of gas isn't going to perform better, no matter how hard you hit the accelerator. That's why maintaining realistic expectations and following a sustainable program is so crucial. It's not about punishing your body, it's about working with it. The good news, when you combine strength training with proper nutrition, your hormonal system thrives. Weightlifting by itself boosts testosterone levels, while a balanced meal plan, rich in proteins, healthy fats, and moderate carbs, helps keep everything optimized. Instead of chasing quick fixes, focus on creating habits that promote long-term hormonal health. If you're patient and consistent, not only will you look leaner, but you'll feel stronger, more energized, and more capable. And when everything clicks, the process of staying lean becomes second nature. What once felt like work transforms into an effortless habit. Speaking of which, it's time to dig deeper into making all these results stick for good. Let's face it, it's easy to lose weight, but what's much harder and way more rewarding is keeping it off. The key to long-term success is crafting a lifestyle you actually enjoy rather than relying on quick fix hacks that burn you out. This process isn't about extreme diets or endless hours in the gym. It's about creating a routine that works for you. One filled with intentional habits like regular meals, strength training, and occasional indulgences. When you design your days around sustainable choices, staying lean transforms from being just a goal into an effortless way of life. Habits are your lifeline here. When discipline transitions into a natural habit, the mental struggle disappears. Think of it this way: brushing your teeth doesn't feel like a chore anymore, does it? The same can happen with your walks, total body workouts, and mindful food choices. Once these practices become second nature, progress starts to feel like a self-propelling process. Don't rush it. Celebrate the little wins along the way, because every step, no matter how small, is a step forward. The beauty of making this process sustainable is that it doesn't just benefit your weight or appearance. It overhauls your confidence, energy, and mindset too. You'll find yourself not only staying on track, but enjoying it. And the best part, sustainability makes it easier to experiment and personalize what works for you. So, let's take everything we've discussed so far, training, nutrition, metabolism, and mindset, and turn it into something actionable. But before we dive into that, let me leave you with this. If we simplify this journey step by step, everything starts to feel within reach. Taking charge of your health and achieving a lean, strong body doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's all about having the right tools and support. That's why personalized solutions like step-by-step programs can be game changers. Whether it's a detailed meal plan, guidance on strength training, or tips on managing calorie control, having a clear framework helps simplify the process. And while supplements like protein powders aren't mandatory, they can make hitting your daily protein intake a lot easier, especially when life gets busy. The best part? You don't have to rely on guesswork to make progress. There's a wealth of resources available to help you make informed decisions. Everything from suggested workout routines to smarter ways to cut back on liquid calories. Even if you're navigating things on your own, start small. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about being better than you were yesterday. And when you commit to showing up consistently, big changes will follow naturally, just like they have for so many others. Now, here's my challenge to you. Don't let this knowledge sit unused. Take the first step today. Maybe it's subscribing to a channel that keeps you accountable, or maybe it's getting reminders by hitting the notifications button. Whatever action you choose, just make sure you take it. Because staying connected to the right kind of information and inspiration will dramatically increase your odds of staying on track. So why wait? Your leaner, stronger, and healthier self is just a decision away.